Belgium, a small country with a big presence in the heart of Europe. The name feels modern, evoking the EU, chocolates and rainy cobblestone streets. It conjures images of bustling Brussels, grand government buildings, and the aroma of fresh waffles drifting through the air. But that's an illusion. The name Belgium is ancient, echoing across 2,000 years, its roots stretching deep into the soil of European history. It's a story of tribes, conquerors, and the collision of cultures. A land where Celtic tribes once roamed and Roman legions marched. To ask why Belgium is called Belgium is to unravel a tapestry woven long before the modern state. Each thread tells of migrations, battles, and shifting borders. The story begins not in Brussels but in the chronicles of a Roman general, Julius Caesar, who first wrote of the Belgae, a fierce people living at the edge of the Roman world. Today's compact nation was once part of a much larger, wilder territory, a frontier between civilizations shaped by rivers and forests. In the 19th century, Belgium's founders reached back through centuries of foreign rule to claim a heritage rooted in Roman antiquity. They sought legitimacy and unity in a name that had survived the rise and fall of empires. Names aren't just labels, they're vessels of memory carrying stories of identity and survival. The word Belgium became a bridge between past and present. The name Belgium survived empires, fragmentation, and centuries of foreign domination. It endured wars, revolutions, and the redrawing of borders. It lay dormant for centuries, a scholarly term, before being revived by historians and revolutionaries seeking a sense of belonging. Understanding its origin is to understand Belgium's essence, a crossroads where Latin and Germanic worlds have mingled and clashed for millennia, shaping a unique national character. The name is the first clue to this enduring identity, a signpost pointing back through the ages. To answer why Belgium is called Belgium, we must travel back to the Roman frontier, where the seeds of the name were first planted in the chronicles of empire and resistance. The story of how those seeds grew, lay dormant and blossomed into a modern identity, is the story we're about to explore. A journey through time, memory, and meaning. This is how a name became a destiny, and how Belgium's past continues to shape its present. The name first appears on a Roman map as Gallia Belgica, a term that would echo through centuries of European history. This wasn't a country in the modern sense but a vast Roman province, stretching from the windswept shores of the North Sea all the way to the foothills of the Alps, forming a crucial part of Rome's northern frontier. It included what we now call Belgium, as well as parts of the Netherlands, Luxembourg, northern France, and western Germany, an area that would later become a crossroads of European cultures. For Rome, this was the edge of civilization, a buffer zone against the powerful and unpredictable Germanic tribes living beyond the Rhine, a river that marked the very limits of Roman control. Julius Caesar put this region on the map during his campaigns, famously dividing Gaul into 3 parts to better govern and conquer it. These were Aquitania, Gallia Celtica, and Gallia Belgica, each with its own peoples, languages, and traditions. The province was formalized under Augustus, Rome's first emperor, who sought to organize and pacify this diverse, often rebellious region at the empire's edge. Roman rule brought new roads, bustling cities, and the Latin language, weaving the region into the fabric of the empire. Yet, beneath these changes, Celtic and Germanic cultures persisted, shaping daily life and local identity. The people here adapted, blending Roman customs with their own ancient traditions, creating a society that was neither fully Roman nor entirely native. This fusion gave rise to a unique Gallo-Roman culture, visible in art, religion, and everyday objects unearthed by archaeologists. The name Belgica became synonymous with a frontier, militarily, culturally, and linguistically, a place where worlds collided and mingled. Even today, the linguistic boundary that divides modern Belgium has roots in this era, a living legacy of ancient divisions. The Romans never fully Latinized the north, where Germanic influence remained strong and local languages endured, resisting the spread of Roman ways. Belgica was a Roman label for a resilient, complex region, one that defied easy categorization and absorbed influences from all directions. It marked a land of meeting points and cultural divides, where identities were shaped by both conflict and cooperation. The name would outlast the empire that created it, echoing through history as a reminder of a province at the edge of the Roman world. Before the Romans, there were the Belgae. Julius Caesar called them the bravest of the Gauls, hardened by constant warfare with Germanic tribes. The Belgae were a confederation of tribes, not a single nation, inhabiting the land between the Seine and Rhine. Tribes like the Nervii and Eburones fiercely resisted Roman conquest. Caesar's campaigns were brutal. Some tribes were nearly wiped out. Despite defeat, the Belgae's reputation for courage endured. Their name, possibly Celtic in origin, became synonymous with the land. Over time, their tribal identities faded, but the name Belgae lived on in Roman texts and maps. The legacy of the Belgae became a source of pride centuries later. Their name was the first to mark this region's unique identity. The fall of Rome brought new peoples, most notably the Franks, who mingled with the Gallo-Roman population. The province of Gallia Belgica fractured, its name fading from daily use. The region became a patchwork of feudal territories: Flanders, Brabant, Liege, and more. The name Belgica survived only in scholarly texts, a ghost of the Roman past. Local identities, Flemish, Brabanter, Walloon, took precedence. Yet the idea of the Low Countries as a distinct region persisted. Under the Burgundians and Habsburgs, these territories were united, sparking a shared culture and economy. Renaissance scholars revived the name Belgica to describe the unified Netherlands. The old Roman name was stirring, ready for a new purpose. The name Belgium was reborn in revolution. In the early 1800s, the southern provinces chafed under Dutch rule. Grievances over religion, language, and politics boiled over in 1830. Revolutionaries needed a name to unite Brabant, Flanders, Hainaut, and Liège. They reached back to antiquity and chose Belgium, a masterstroke of symbolism. By reviving the ancient name, they claimed a heroic past and legitimacy for their new nation. The name Belgium was officially adopted in 1831. It transformed from a scholarly term into a vibrant national identity. The revolution not only created a country but breathed new life into an ancient name. Belgium was awake and on the map of Europe once more. With independence, Belgica became more than a name. It became a national myth. The story of the brave Belgae, immortalized by Caesar, was celebrated in schools and monuments. Statues of Ambiorix, the rebel chieftain, rose across the country. The myth unified Flemish and Walloon citizens, offering a shared past. Adopting an ancient name signaled endurance and legitimacy. Belgium was not an artificial creation but a nation reclaiming its roots. The narrative helped solidify identity at home and abroad. Yet the myth also masked real linguistic and cultural tensions. The name Belgium became both a proud ideal and a reminder of the country's complex reality. It symbolized unity and the challenge of forging it. Today, Belgium's name reflects its role as a crossroads, not just of geography, but of cultures, languages, and ideas. Nestled at the heart of Western Europe, Belgium has long been a meeting point for people from all walks of life. It exists in 3 official languages: Belgique, Belgique, and Belgian, each representing a unique community and history. This trilingual identity is visible everywhere, from government documents to street signs and even in daily conversations. This linguistic diversity is woven into daily life and politics, shaping everything from education to national debates. It's a living testament to Belgium's ability to embrace difference and find unity in diversity. The name's Latin roots make it easily recognized worldwide: Belgium, Belgica, Belgio. No matter the language, the name carries a sense of history and continuity. Its classical heritage gives it universality and weight, connecting modern Belgium to the ancient world and reminding us of its enduring legacy. The name now evokes not just ancient tribes but Belgium's role as the heart of the European Union. Brussels, the capital, is a hub for international decision-making and cooperation. It has shifted from a frontier battleground to a center of diplomacy and cooperation, where nations come together to shape the future of Europe. The name Belgium is a historical document in a single word, capturing centuries of change, struggle, and achievement. It tells a story of bravery, reinvention, and cultural fusion, as Belgians continue to celebrate their shared identity while honoring their differences. From Gallia Belgica to the EU, the name has adapted to every era, reflecting the nation's resilience and openness to change. It is the perfect name for a country that has always been a crossroads of European history, where past and present meet and shape the continent's future. Belgium, a name that carries the past into the present and continues to inspire new chapters in the story of Europe.